God bless the USA. On the lakes of Minnesota, the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, New York to LA, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stood to say, I'm proud to be an American, where it means I know I'm free. And I won't forget the minute I say that right to me, and I'll proudly stand up next to you and defend us till today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. All records off the shelf. I didn't listen to them by myself. Today's music got the soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You wouldn't even get me out on the floor. Get me in as I'll be headed to the door. To buy some old time rock and roll. I like that old time rock and roll. The kind of music that soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old. And that old time rock and roll, yeah.
No, she sang at the memorial, I think, the same lady on Dealey Plaza. Yeah.
Can I get a little bit more volume? Okay, we're not.
Oh no. They're gonna keep her going.
all I could think about up here when that happened, and him coming up here, I'm thinking, dear Lord, please, we don't need a hip replaced. Oh, God.
Got it our age.
Has this been a little bit of fun? Yes. Definitely going to do a Q&A. I mean, like I said, I saw this and I was like, oh, dear God. I mean, I know she's only 32, but jeez.
Okay.
We're going to do the
17,
Q&A. I'll set this microphone back up. Holy smokes, that was funny.
Do you have any questions?
Oh.
Encore.
I'm not anymore. The question was, am I ever afraid for my life? I was for several years until when I did the JFK movie, I had to deal with a lot of things I had not ever dealt with before. And I'm thinking it was Oliver, I'm not for sure. Oliver or Kevin or somebody said, Beverly, if they were going to kill you, they're not going to write you a letter. I have 2 letters in my briefcase over there that say, snitch will kill you or something, death. And he said, if they're going to do that, he said, they're not going to warn you and let you get your gun loaded first. And so that helped a lot. Doing the movie helped a lot because I would drive miles out of the way people run through Dealey Plaza. The next time I went to Dealey Plaza and got out of the car was when I did The Men Who Killed Kennedy. And it was because of that documentary that I did JFK. I still watch it, I still can't help but look behind me all the time. I'm sitting in a restaurant and stuff like that. So I can't say I actually see her anymore. I still have bad dreams. But, yes.
Ms. Oliver, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your honesty, your courage. But I think on Facebook, I wanted to ask you, but I wanted to wait for today. Have you ever heard or found out what happened to Jada?
About 5 years ago, somebody told me that her body was found in New Orleans, buried in an unmarked crypt. That she died her son said she died in a motorcycle accident. Well, first of all, me dying from a motorcycle accident, yeah. I love motorcycles. Give me a hog any day over a Cadillac. But Jada, no. And I didn't even know she had a son. So, I don't know.
Thank you so much for being here. I have 2 questions. Number 1, as you faced the limo, from which direction was the wind blowing?
Kind of like this.
From your left to your right?
Yes, because you can see my coat.
From the west to the east? Okay.
I don't know what direction
Okay.
it is.
The other question is, did you stay in touch with Marianne Moorman and Gene Hill at all? Do your stories match, or?
I don't know, and I'll tell you what, we never discussed it. I will not discuss it with another witness. Will not.
Thank you very much.
Somebody asked me, did you get any residue from the president, maybe like work maybe on your shoes?
No, but it was right down there. I mean, I could have easily stepped in it, especially walking across the road.
So maybe we should have that check. That kind of tells us that you're using such kind of.
Well, it's been 53 years I've cleaned the shoes, so. Yeah. And wore them out besides that.
In case people don't know, she's not like a singer, but she's got a real nice book. And she's a real person. You can see it in the book. Very human. Nightmare in Dallas. And thank you, Beverly.
Thank you. I don't have, thank you. I don't have the books with me. They're down in the van, but if anybody wants one, I'll either have them out there tomorrow at the Grassy Knoll, or is that tomorrow? No, Tuesday at the Grassy Knoll, or you can just give me your name and address and I'll send it to you with a bill. They're $20. So, I have a few in the van. Yeah. Well, hello, baby boy.
When I had you speak up in Minnesota 3 years ago, we talked about Roscoe White. You still have that slide that you showed up in Minnesota that day?
I do, but I can't get to it. Yeah.
But that's who you think was,
I'm pretty much convinced that's who fired the fatal shot, but I don't know that. That's just how I feel. And people ask me, well, how strongly do you feel that the fatal shot came from the picket fence area? The only way I'm going to change my mind is if Lord Jesus Christ comes down here and tells me I'm wrong, then we're going to talk about it.
Thank you for coming. But how long did you know Roscoe White?
I didn't really know him. I knew him as Geneva's husband. That means that's probably 3 months. It was, no, it wasn't on the 24th.
I'm sorry, the 23rd.
Yeah. Okay.
I asked Beverly to tell you guys the story about her going with Jack Ruby
It wasn't-
over to Camp Easy's.
Yeah, it was the night of the 22nd. No, it was the 22nd. 21st was the 21st. Uh-huh. And I had gone first to the Cabana Hotel to a party that they were having there. It was a big convention. I think it was Pepsi Cola convention. And Jack had asked me to go. So I went, and people are always asking me, was he gay? I don't know. I mean, people wore all kinds of labels back then, but I was jailbait, so I would have no reason to know. And but he did like to have me on his arm because he liked to have he's a pretty woman on his arm. But anyway, we went to the Cabana Hotel, and we went upstairs, and there's a party going on, and they were kind of like out in an atrium-like area. So then I don't know if it was an atrium, but it was not in a room like this. There's a lot of people sitting out there talking. So this guy came over, and we went down to the, gosh, I'm getting old, I can't think of the names of those rooms now. Not the Alabama room, but the big room. Have dinner, and that's where they have the band, and they have the dance floor and everything, and we were there, and there was 2 guys with him. One was, gosh. No, this is before we went. This is while we went to Cabana. It was, anyway, one of them was a guy named Lawrence. And the guy that was,
Jack Lawrence.
no, Jack Lawrence was the other one. Who was the big guy that was the mafia guy? Anyway, there was a head honcho there, and for some reason, Jack and I kept dancing on the dance floor. I think they were, now I understand they were having conversations I were not supposed to hear. And so then we came back, and Jack said, we're going to go out to, they want some really good drinks and some really good food, so we're going to run out to Campese's. So we went to Campese's. And it was Joe Campese and Jack, and this guy, I can't think of his name. Anyway, they went back in the office, and they're talking, and they're talking, and they're talking, and they're talking, and finally they come back and said, let's go. So we went back to the hotel. Well, by then, it was about close to midnight, if not midnight, and I was going to a party over in Fort Worth. No, it was not at the Cellar Club. It was a private party with a guy I don't feel the liberty to share his name because he was married at the time. And he and his wife both are dead now, but he had children, and I'm not going to go there. And I got over there, I rode a cab over to Fort Worth, and the next morning I rode a cab back. So I left Jack and Jack Lawrence, and I don't know why that name won't come to me. The other guy, his brother was there too, but he didn't go with us out to Campese's. And I left him there, and I got back the next morning, and that's when I got in my car and got my shoes and stuff out, my flat shoes, which are the ones I have right there. And started walking, I guess it would be up Commerce Street, but anyway, up Commerce Street, looking for a place to make the pictures of film. I had a brand new movie camera, for Yashica. And there was no place to get up close to the curb. You couldn't get up there. So I kept walking, and it led me down to, whatever that road is out there. Cumberland. And what is that road that you go to Commerce and then you turn? Houston. And then I turn, and then you turn left onto Elm Street. Well, people say, well, how did you know where to go? Well, I'm blind, but my soul, the people were lined up. I didn't figure he was going any other way than the way the people were lined up, so I made my way across the two grassy places down to where I was standing, right across from Abraham Zapruder. And what was the question? Oh, the night before I went to the party. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Well, I just came back in the cab and got in my car and put on my flat shoes because I had high heels, and I got my raincoat because it had gotten chilly. It was in the trunk of the car, and in the trunk of the car was this bag, a beach bag, and it had a bikini in it. I took that out and put my camera and my film in there. I had a brand new camera that Lawrence Taylor Ronco, who was in that picture that I showed you a while ago, gave it to me. He worked for Eastman Kodak. And
Beverly, I've got one other person over here that has a question for you, if you don't mind.
yes, sir.
Beverly, I don't know if you want to talk about the correspondence that you had from the person that said he was tracking you following his supposed
I'd rather not. First of all, it's going to take too much time. It's going to be too long to even explain it. But needless to say, I do know now that was not Jack Ruby. It was not. I can't explain it. I can't explain it how he knew the things he knew and wasn't him. But heaven only knows how much I wish it was, but it wasn't. Anyone? Thank you.